Last year, I reviewed the Xiaomi Amazfit smartwatch and I loved it for a lot of reasons. This year, we have the successor to it, the Amazfit 2, that is also called the Amazfit Stratos. I love the design, the overall feature set, and good battery life, but as always, stay tuned to my review to learn all the pros and cons. The device ships with some paperwork and a charging cradle. First of all, you have to know that at the moment you can buy only the Chinese model of the watch, meaning that all the menus are in Chinese. I know that it may sound like a deal breaker, but since I used the original Amazfit for a long time, it wasn't hard for me. Also, the Amazfit app is in English and it shows everything that the watch would show. Finally, you can simply use the Google Translate to understand menus at the very beginning of using this watch. Once I first got this watch, I was a little bit frustrated that it was only in Chinese, but I got used to using it. As far as the design goes, I love that the Amazfit 2 looks more like a watch since the original Amazfit looked more like a fitness tracker. The watch is made of glass, ceramics, and plastic that has a nice carbon finish. The Amazfit 2 ships with a sweatproof silicone band. I found the watch to be pretty comfortable to wear, although I may look for a leather strap to give it a less sporty look. However, I feel that the watch is a little bit too big for my tiny wrists, but obviously, my opinion is subjective here. We have a scratch-resistant ceramic bezel and a Gorilla Glass covering a transflective display, which is easily my favorite feature of the Huami watch. The display is always on, the sunlight legibility is excellent, and the backlight can be turned on automatically by just twisting your wrist or manually by double tapping or clicking on the side button. On the back we have a heart rate sensor, which seems to be pretty accurate as the results were similar to my Xiaomi Mi Band 2. On the right side we have 3 buttons that help you navigate through menus if you don't like using the touchscreen all the time. The middle button also opens up the sports activity menu if you want to start exercising quickly. I like that the watch is now 580M waterproof, meaning that you can use it up to 50 meters underwater and the device will be able to track your fitness routines like swimming. Same as the original Huami Amazfit, this watch is all about active lifestyle and notifications from your phone. In fact, this watch can track more fitness routines than before. We have all the basic features like a pedometer, a heart rate monitor that can measure your heart rate continuously or on demand, sleep monitor, and the ability to track other activities thanks to built-in GPS. I can't confirm the accuracy of all the features like a sleep monitor because this watch is simply too big to sleep with unless you get used to wearing it, but I could not do that. I found the GPS to be pretty accurate once I measured the distance walked. The watch can track 11 different sports activities like walking, running, cycling, working out on elliptical machine, swimming, and so on. The watch can track swimming not only in the pool but also in the open waters like sea or ocean. Another cool feature is that the Amazfit 2 has 4 GB of built-in storage for music, so you can listen to your favorite tunes using the Bluetooth headset. I found this feature to work well and the Bluetooth signal remains strong. You can upload music to your watch by connecting it to your laptop or wirelessly using the Amazfit 2 app. The Amazfit app allows you to track your activity in detail. It shows the amount of steps you took, distance walked, calories burned, heart rate monitor stats, and so on. I like this simple and intuitive interface that lets me easily understand my fitness stats. You can also select from a few watch faces, make your own watch face by choosing a picture as a background, and adjust quite a few settings. However, I expected to see a larger collection of watch faces. I had the same complaint with the original Amazfit watch. You can also customize every single app or widget on the watch, manage notifications, and adjust other settings. As far as notifications go, they work well with all the social apps that I use like Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. However, you can't reply to any of the notification, which is really frustrating. Also, you can receive incoming call notifications as the watch gently vibrates on your wrist, so you can always feel it. Again, you can only reject or mute the call. I think that there should be a built-in mic for hands-free calling in a $190 watch. That's a huge shortcoming. When it comes to the battery life, I could get even more than advertised 5 days of normal usage, which is a great result. I just hate smartwatches that have to be charged every single day. However, if you use the GPS or continuous heart rate monitoring feature a lot, you should expect just a few days out of this watch. Finally, it takes about 2 hours to fully charge this watch with a supply charger. I love the Amazfit 2 for a lot of reasons, but there are also a few shortcomings to consider. The watch looks beautiful, the display is both nice and power efficient, there is a ton of features to play with, the watch tracks fitness routines accurately, I like a simple and intuitive app, and finally, the battery life is great. Obviously, the number one flaw is that at the moment the watch is in Chinese only, but there may be ways to add English language in the future. Also, the official international version is coming out soon. Also, you should consider the fact that the Amazfit 2 is not the smallest watch out there. Finally, I just hate that you can't reply to notifications and there is no built-in mic for hands-free calling. At the end of the day, I still think that the Amazfit 2 is one of the most feature-packed and best all-around smartwatches for the price, but as always, make sure to consider all the pros and cons. What do you guys think about the Amazfit 2? As always, drop me a comment down below. Also, drop me a comment down below if you have any questions. And please like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on social media. It was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.